Hello. Shoney's Elven Bitter Seeds. They were the 42 months. That's amazing. Oh my god, that's 3.5 years? That's crazy. A11, I've changed my name so it doesn't match Elvin. Oh, A11, welcome back. As I suppose I should call you now. Alrighty. So, a few things today. I got a pretty late start here. What's happening? Wait. Where's my notification? I don't know where the notification is, but Frank, thank you for the 8 months. Do you want to buy hhkb ASCII F? Yes. Of course. ASCII. Oh, there's. I can't. Is there a page for ASCII F that I could show off here? Savior, welcome. Ho ho. I would. I would buy an hhkb ASCII F. Well, so there's one thing that I'm curious. It's like it would be a different machining cutout. It probably would be an actual one-off, right? But yes, I absolutely would. When did this go live? I've been like totally out of it. Today? Oh, it just went live today. Oh, okay. Everybody go buy ASCII F. I would do. Okay, so I know I have that crazy ass CCRX. I would love to keep the numpad. Get this part and this part right here blocked. And then also I might also consider, and you wouldn't have to do this, but I would consider getting a custom plate to block this off. Don't keep saying also. Yeah, no, I'll just block the controls. If you just block the controls, I'll on the top case, I would do it. Yeah. But you know what's cool? Okay, so what I'll say is this, Frank, I've done this with the KMac Mini, which is I got a custom plate cut where on the plate I blocked this off, so this kind of serves as a tray. So like I could put like little stuff in the tray. So that's what I want to do. So all you would need to do is just block the controls, and I would love that. Randy, welcome. Still, because it's not a normal 65. Oh, that's right. It's a 65 because it's yeah. So you'd have to block a column and control, right? So it'd be like boom, boom. So this would be blocked as well as this. I guess it. Well, let me also see what is allowed on the PCB, just out of curiosity. I'm trying to look out for it. So it's 1.51, 1.5. I'm guessing this is 625 and 7. Oh. Here we go. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's perfect. Yes, okay. Alright, yeah, absolutely perfect. So yeah, you just you cut out this column and then this control and this control right here. That would be perfect. I would do it. Z stock, just a raw hunk of aluminum. I kind of want a board where it's just you could screw the top to the bottom, but there's nothing on it. It's just there's no machining on the top case. Okay. 1 second here. So I do have one package. But I'm kind of waiting to see if my brother is in chat. My brother got me a Christmas gift. It just arrived, and I want to make sure that he's here to see me open it. So, all right, hype train complete at level 1. All right, well, I'll just wait for my brother. We'll see. Package will be open later. Oh, okay, so I have a bunch of news. News from last stream. Turns out I didn't finish the Solange album. I didn't realize it was a 2-disc album, so let's do the second disc. If I have monies, I would block off hhkb and the macro column. just block off everything but hhkb. Can you imagine? Like a TKL or just any other layout, only the hhkb is blocked. Whoa. Y'all see this? What the heck is going on with this screen? What the hell is this? All right, I'll take a look at this shortly. I think I played. Trying to figure out which disc is which. Okay, I think it's this one. Lurk gotta tie it. What are you talking about? No, do you guys see this, like, these dots? I'm not crazy, right? I think I gotta, like, turn this off and on or something. Yeah, it's like crazy noise. Alright. Anyways, I'm gonna play the second half of Solange's album, because I forgot to last time. Alright, meanwhile, let's try and figure out what the heck is going on here. Alright, I just restarted it. I can see volume and hear color. I thought he was on. No. This is just very nice shorts that I have here, to be honest. All right, let me also text my brother real quick. Okay. Oh, do I have... I think I have AF on. Alright. Pretty cool. Okie doke. So until my brother comes, well, I guess we'll just get started. I have the Vero V2. As you guys might remember, I built a Vero V2 from before. It was the, what was it again? It was the Fool's Gold, alu, anodized alu. I love that color. Probably one of the greatest colors I've ever seen. New. It's just so reminiscent of like the K-Mac LE that I have, and also the what was it? Digilog. Just like a very like kind of off space gray that's like slightly, I don't know, has hints of brown or purple or something in it. That's not just a gray. And we did that in EC, and I really, really like that board. Just very, very solid, good standard board. Here we are doing. I have a second Vero, and I'm thinking, you know, obviously I have it. My other configuration here is an MX PCB, and I have the 5mm plate. I don't know that I've actually ever used one of these very, very thick plates before. I'm kind of thinking we might want to try to go clicky on this. What do you guys think? Need to put that next to the pink S60 V2. We could grab it, actually, maybe when we finish up. But yeah, how do you guys feel about going something clicky? I want to see what clickies I have. Use chopstick. Welcome. Let's see. Is this plugged in? Okay. Switches. Clicky. I have Kale Box V2 White. Yeah, I go with that. That's not right. This isn't ready. I'm using these. Greetech Sunsets. Okay, so I think I'm going that. Anybody against using clickies in this PC board? I hate the 3mm thick plates, but the 4 to 5 ones are okay that don't leave a gap between the PCB and plate. Do it? Okay. Alright. Well, I guess one thing we could do is start by testing the PCB. That's probably a wise thing to do. Let's see all the stuff here that is included. We got some gaskets. We got, looks like a, oh, it's a 60 wire. I forget. Kill Combat, welcome. Here's the daughter board. I guess that is it. As I can tell, this is probably 1.6 unit, or 1.6mm PCB. Quit. Is it via? There we go. Excellent. Excellent. Just fought a war. We are so back. Saver, how's the Freya thing going? I know that that was a little bit of a surprise, right? I didn't realize those plate files were not plate files. All right. What the hell? Oh, I see. Okay. Where's the lighting? Oh, there's no lighting option. How do I turn this off? Or change it? My main concern is is just getting the mounting points correct. Okay. I see. Is it like the measurement of what was given is it's just a technical drawing, right? Can I take a guess? Is that a GMK Fuji? Yes. This is GMK Fuji. This right here is the Martingale. I really like this actually. So okay. I'm trying to figure out how to get these lights off. Doesn't look like it's super easy, so we'll just figure it out later. But Alcyon Days, welcome back. Yeah, I'm trying to just get it exactly right so there's no fitment issues. Okay. What the hell? Alright, so we're just going to test the PCB, install some stabilizers, but we do need to... I have a bunch of ready stabilizers, but I need to swap one to 6U. everything looking pretty good so far. Oh, what's going on with that right shift? See, that's a little bit concerning, but this is a little concerning. There's a bunch of stuff here that doesn't seem to work, but so it's these 4 keys, but let's turn off the test matrix and see if they just still actuate. Oh. Okay, so the spacebar works, but something's still up here with right shift. Now, the other funny thing is right shift is one of my least used keys, so there's a part of me that cares a little bit less. Let me refresh here. What the hell? Via tripping now? Okay. Keyboard kind of tripping right now. Let's try this again. Alright. Anybody else here build a Vero V2 and notice any issues with their right shift? I would kind of like to figure it out, but I just kind of wonder. Yeah, it looks like something has gone astray here on right shift. Okay. I'm going to disregard it because I don't really use right shift anyways. But let me know, anybody, if you guys might know of information about how to get right shift to work. I don't see any missing diodes. So I'm still just peeking though. Like, I wonder if I could maybe actually possibly try to get this to work. Okay, so I think it's not quite working. Let me... Whoa. Oh, this thing's tripping. Oh, Via's kind of acting up right now. Okay. I can short this to get right shift to work. Whoa, wait, what the? Hold on, I think it's just working regular now. Okay. That's weird. Alright, it's just working now. I didn't do anything different. Okay. Let's just pretend everything's fine. Alrighty. Let's do this. Stabilizers are here. Do I remember how this is built? I think it's just pretty typical, right? So I guess I could use some Duroc. There, I have some. I could use Duroc screw-ins. Why not? Alright. So are Duroc and Cherry still best? Alright, I think that's the end of that side. Let me go flip that. Alright, so I'm just going to screw these in advance. Then we'll just take care of the space bar last. Custom 3, welcome back. Alright, this is what we need. I think there's at least one 6U in here. It's already included. Yep. Okay, and let me grab a paper towel here so I could use this to kind of, I guess I could do something a little bit all right. Yeah. Wipe this down. Alright, that's just a spare 7U wire. Get this redone as 6U. And we just mount all the switches Tonight we're doing Kale Box YV2. We're gonna go clicky in PC. Clicky with the 5mm plate. I got a purple plate to go with the pink case. Alrighty. Okie doke. What's kind of interesting is this has a 7U. This is a 7U switch cutout, or like place you could actually solder a switch, but then it doesn't have the cuts on the PCB for a 7U stabilizer. Something I noticed here. I guess you could run 7U plate mounted. That's what it'll still allow you to do, I suppose. But it doesn't make sense for this case. But just in the context of everything here, the PCB, the case, everything. That 7U spot for this PCB probably just shouldn't have been added. Okay. Okay, so what I'm guessing here is when I press this on, I won't need a plate fork, right? It's like a 5mm plate or however big this is. I think this is it. I also have cherry blues. Anyone rather see cherry blue here? My guess is no. Alright, I also don't have heavier box springs, unfortunately. I'm not sure if I'm missing something here. This doesn't really quite press through. I'm not sure this is supposed to sit a certain way. It's kind of weird. is there something special about 5mm plates that we need to consider? Because this doesn't come through in a way that I anticipate it should. Almost like the stabilizers don't really give it enough clearance. And I'm not sure if that's a factor of the Duroc stabilizers. I'm not sure. Oh, fuck. I put it in the wrong direction. Jesus. Wait, did I? Reset? No, I didn't. Yeah, the reset button comes from the top, and that's where that hole is. I'm just wondering if the way that V2 stabilizers hook on don't really allot it much space or much room for this to really work. Okay. It would appear to me that... Okay, there's a few things funny here. One is specifically these box click switches. They have a shorter center pin, so that's never going to come through. But this almost kind of works. It works on the spacebar area, but something's a little funny about the rest of it. Like, I'm a little surprised it works for the spacebar and then not for the rest of it. It's kind of funky. Alright, may not necessarily be as quick of a build as I anticipated to. Just got to do a little exploration here. Okay, so if I just take out stabilizers, how well does this work? Oh, I didn't actually pull them out. Okay, so that works better when there's just no stabilizers there. I wonder if I put in like a couple of these clip-ins, how well will this work? So I think it's like, this is such a thick plate that like the bottom side of the plate needs to have like some compatible or compatible-ish like allotment for the space taken up by stabilizers. I don't know if it just doesn't have that for these this Duroc style like C-hook style stabilizer on the 2Us. Yeah, this is a lot better. So I think that was the issue. Now the thing is, it seems goofy to mix these, so I think I'm just gonna I guess I'll swap it or something. Let me think about it. So I'll put these back. Missing one screw washer pair. There it is. Okay, so we're not doing Duroc on this. Kind of can't really. Kind of. And that's like kind of a result of. Oh, that's the end of it. Kind of because this plate doesn't really give you the space for it. Yeah, probably just. Jesus. Probably should have just started with the TX. These are gonna be Rev 3s, so. Alright, so I'm going to insert these. Now, one of the things that I may want to do is also still just go back and re-lube one of these wires, or I guess that gold wire, before I insert it back into these Duroc stabilizers for a later safekeeping, just so that I won't forget for next time that I did have to redo it. So I could just do it now. But let me just go and again verify here that this should work. Yep. Seems good. Yep. Alrighty. I'm gonna re-lube this. Oh, that was goofy. Okay. Now I can put this away. Okay. Back to it here. So we should just be able to punch all this stuff in. And again, the hope here is that I won't need like a super heavy bar spring. I don't have any for box. Unless this is less than 60, which I doubt. So I keep forgetting where the port is. There it is. Tail box V2 white. There's a very big tolerance. It's like plus minus 15 grams. That's crazy. $5K from 3 million points on the Windows goal. Oh my goodness. We're getting so close. Oh, I guess this. Oh, that's not necessarily only for 7U. This is for off-center bar. I just remembered. I don't have very many sets that only have off-center bar. I'm pretty sure it's just the PPS. Oh shit, what the hell? Sorry, I was trying to figure out what the hell that static was. The needle actually made it to the center? It's ridiculous. Whoa. Found a weak spot on the label or something. Alright. So I got some news. We just talk about some news while we push in some switches here. I'm watching Dragon Ball Super. I actually really like it. I was worried that I wasn't going to. But about 20 episodes in, I think it's really good. Alright, couple of updates about the website. One, I have to actually, alright, here's a little bit of news. I have to kind of, want to kind of migrate parts of my website, or actually the entirety of my non-storefront website, out of necessity. So I'm not sure if anyone's ever peeked into how my website works, but here is the admission, the public admission here. uh, so as you guys might know, I have this job situation, and I actually do have a situation where I'm essentially, it's not really necessarily let go from my job. It's just that like I'm changing companies, where it's like I'm doing the exact same work for the exact same salary. Um, the thing though is that like the entirety of, I've seen the Agar kit from KB Defense. I peeked at it. It looks kind of like the Dolphin. Igor, welcome. Okay, just gonna check that everything is good. No bent pins. Yeah, we can take a look at it together for those who haven't seen it. So it's got that side that's kind of dolphin-y. But it does have like a pretty... It is a little different. I mean, rounded corners, which is... but it is interesting that it has an EC option. I saw that. Honestly, I'm probably going to pass. I just don't know that I like the rounded corners that much. Honestly. Oh, it's pre-built? I didn't know it was pre-built. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Ooh, I like this. I'm a fan of that. If that's doing what I think it does. Oh, wait, that's not even... Okay, this is one of those... What's it called? I forgot what it was called. The... Yeah, the pogo pins. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But I also thought there was a little more to it. I thought this was a cable that was being like pressure fit, but I think it's just gonna be sitting there, right? I don't know if it actually is. But that's cool. I like that. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. This is the A boards. Oh. Oh, is this is this like a normal like Topre style EC? Like, would it fit? Because this looks like a little bit different. You see the price? Yeah, it was something really affordable, right? It's not up on here, but it still says 0 on this preview page. Wise Donkey, welcome. Kajata, welcome. So this is, I remember hearing about AE boards doing this. It looks pretty different, which is like the construction of the housing looks pretty different. I wonder how compatible it is. Like, will you be able to put other Topre or Topre style EC housings into this? And would you be able to use this on, like, does it work the other way around, where you'd be able to use this on other types of boards too? Normal solder is 115. All right, let me go and grab my soldering kit. I think it was like 140 for EC. That's crazy. That's an incredible deal. Is it also oh, I'm supposed to use this. I'm gonna use the other one. I feel like I chose the wrong side. Like, it was curling one side, and I decided to do like the convex version, and then like things just roll off. I shouldn't have done that. Let me tidy up a little bit. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this thingy. Alright, check this out. It's actually 160 for EC, and you can build a platelist for MX. Ah. Okay, real quick. Let's show you all this. Remember how the bottom used to come out? So this right here is, I guess, where you can put some solder, like a solder spool. Let's see how well it works. I don't actually know. Okay, so I'm thinking you might need to only be able to use something really small, because this kind of doesn't fit. But the idea here is that you can basically thread this through with like a like it can't be, it's not supposed to be this tall, but you could thread this through right here, and then you just use this as like the holder. Oh shit. I'm guessing, yeah, it basically has to be something much smaller than this. Yeah. But like the idea here is that you could just like pull this out, which is actually a little bit challenging, honestly. I don't know if this is that great. as I'm sort of peeking at this. It might be, I'm just not entirely certain. I was always curious about this. My guess is that this guy right here is supposed to be like a sort of protector for like the actual PCB that's in here. And like there's a part of me that's wondering, like, I mean, I guess you could put like a soldering spool in here. Like, how small would it, like, how small would it have to be? Like, you need something like pretty small, like this or something. And then this could probably kind of fit inside, is my guess. Ugh. Okay, anyways. Yeah, we're not going to do this. Conceptually, it's an interesting idea, but I think that there's some practicality issues, at least on my end, for right now. If I would want to get this to work, I might need some... I need something new. I mean, I guess the other thing I could do is just, like, manually spool it around this centerpiece. I'm not going to do that. Alright, work on getting set up here. Okie doke. Let's do this. Is that not heated up all the way? Even though it's something really ridiculously high? Alright, I feel like this is kind of gone haywire. Did the other solder iron die? Well, this is my only solder iron. Yeah, I'm still trying to keep it going because I really like the design of this, but I don't know what I've done to it to cause it to be like this. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so the temperature reading on this is pretty inaccurate. So ignore the fact that it looks like it's nearly 450 Celsius. It's not. I don't have a tester, but it's not that. Real quick, before I move on, let's just make sure that is centered. Yes. All right. So, more news. So, how do I put this? There's some optimism career wise. You know, like I'm getting moved to another company. So for those of you guys who might not be up to date, essentially my company filed for bankruptcy in September, and then it got bought out by its biggest competitor in November. And the purpose was to dissolve the company to reduce competition. And that put that put a lot of fear into a lot of people in terms of what was going to happen with their jobs. A bunch of people got laid off pretty immediately. A bunch of people were given like extensions to transition, to help clients transition off the software. And then some people were kind of uh, like I was fortunate to kind of essentially be moved to a new company that's essentially going to continue like client services, um, but just like not using the the platform that my previous company was working with. Anyways, that's kind of like all the sort of shop situation context here. But anyways, the reason why this is important is because if anyone's ever peeked at my website, it was actually like a dog fooding project for my company. So the whole platform infrastructure is going to be shut off in like 2 days, which kind of leaves my website, you know, like without a home. Um, so I kind of have to slash want to work on migrating it, uh, using entirely other things. Like probably just like I'm working on building it in a different framework, and it just has to go somewhere else. And so that's kind of some stuff that I'm gonna have to be prioritizing soon. There may potentially be some downtime for my website. Hopefully not too long. If anything, I might try to focus on doing a lot of the work for it tomorrow, and then hopefully through Wednesday. So yeah, that's something I'm. So that's in mind. Sure, welcome back. I hate cleaning out my room. I wonder if all the dust I introduced in my keyboards cause any problems, but it feels refreshing throwing away the asshole professor's notes. That's good. Anything to reduce trauma, I guess. I am a hoarder of a lot of the stuff that I had when I was a student, so a lot of that stuff is still just throughout here in San Francisco and back at my mom's place in Las Vegas. So like I have yearbooks and homework from when I was like in the first grade. Um anyways, transitioning to another part of my website, the store. A couple of new pieces of information about the store. Feel free to hit that exclamation store or merch commands. Um, I did pull the Arc 60. I think I think I want to keep the Arc 60. One of the big reasons why I wanted to sell a lot of keyboards starting in November-ish was because I was, my job prospects were kind of in question at that time, and I still want to sell a lot of my boards, but I think I do want to keep the Arc 60, especially after playing with the Martingale. It's like it's kind of reinvigorated me to think about keeping the Arc 60. So I'm doing that, but a couple other things. I did update the store with more products, so go and check out the store if you are interested in anything that I might have newly added. I also did some reorganizing of the store too, just so to keep things a tiny bit more succinct. Okay, it looks like I soldered everything in, so I'm gonna go around doing push alignments. Additionally, the second build that we have today here, which is the PBB Pro 2, that's actually also eventually going to go up on the store. No listing for it yet. I still need to build it so I could take a picture of it. And then, yeah, that'll go up too. Wise Donkey, thank you for that. Arc 60 is goated. Is this the guy that gaslit everyone into watching that video? Which guy? Are we talking about Jur's professor, or are we talking about my company dissolving? Yeah, Professor. Oh, I see. So that's a little bit of my personal career drama. My mom hoards all my stuff and I get rid of it from my room. From like all the way to... Dang. Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff missing, but I do have some stuff still present. No, he was racist towards my foreign classmates, way worse. Oh shit. Oh. I gotta be a little more careful. Oh my fucking god, I start school next week. Fuck me. Yeah, you're good, dude. A whole week. Enjoy it. I think that's the big thing, is just enjoy it. Enjoy your time until next week, and then also enjoy your next week too. Alright. So, speaking of drama, aside from my work situation, I'm hearing something. You guys tell me, and I don't know if Tina's here, but I think there's something going on about the about lubed switches. Larva? Yeah, I'm very curious about Larva. I didn't buy my Larva through lubed switches. That's the thing. So I don't know if Larva's just not going through, or like, am I safe because I didn't get it through lubed switches? I got it directly. So here's my understanding: lubed switches, Larvas, they were okay. Lubed switches Larvas were for people who participated in the GMK Nerve group buy. There was a separate Larva raffle for non-group buy participants that I hopped in on and won. And as I understand, the person who invoiced me for this raffle unit is the person who was supposed to receive the lubed switches payment. So it's like my money went directly to the guy that it was supposed to, but he didn't receive all the money for the buy. So I don't really know what that fully means for the rest of the participants. Um, like myself. So it has me wondering. Alex framed it as the guy, also funnily named Chris, is not taking his group buys and stuff overly seriously. You should be okay so long as MOQ isn't... Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is that, like, if there was no MOQ issue specifically, my guess is that, like, I should still be able to receive my larva as normal. But if there is an MOQ issue, I would imagine that there would be some kind of refund process from the direct contact that's not through lubed. Pass on Pangea, just gonna give me that nice blue cappy. Nice. Yeah, I passed on Pangea too, just because I got in on Klexus's beloved Kohaku. Yeah, it's kind of a weird situation, man. Anyways, the reason why I bring it up is because, or the reason why I mentioned Tina is because Tina actually had an outstanding, or has an outstanding, group buy with Lubed, which is the Yakult keycaps. And so apparently she still hasn't received it, but like I guess people in other regions have. And I'm guessing that that's probably a situation. Yeah, Yakult. So I'm guessing that's just some situation with like, you know, sea shipping, but I don't know. What do you guys, what's your guys' diagnosis of the situation regarding that? Because like I heard that, yeah, other regions have been receiving it already, right? Drama? He like updated a bit ago and said there was something about his product getting sent to other regions, and the batches that he did see come to him had some shipping problems. I have a Bobo group buy in the same situation. He never paid for them, so I need to charge back probably. Let me see. He said he would refund at the end of the week, but who knows? Just specifically for Bobo, or also Yakult? And where is Yakult otherwise being sold? Because I understand there's like probably international vendors that get it, right? Unikeys? Okay. Good to know. Allegedly, Yakult is going to be shipped tomorrow-ish. Oh, okay. Good to know. Allegedly. Now, Lumen Key burned the bridge by not letting him pay for the rest of the LX60 and take his units and put on their own site for in-stock. He claimed they only gave him 3 days to transfer the money. Ah. That's crazy. Oh, Lysol. Welcome. Good to see you again. Dodgeball with that one. I was going to join LX60. 3 days after months of them letting him get away with 50% partial payment. Ah, oh, shit. Is that a bent pin? Fuck. Damn it. Screwed up. Alright, that is... I think that's $4. $4 sign. Been lurking? Still waiting on the Oolong R2s, 14 months and counting. Alright. Here we go again. I'm gonna... It's a hot... I don't know if it's a hot take. It's a hot take. I've said before. Personally, I just don't understand how people do it, man. I don't understand how people can be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna run a keyboard store. I just don't get it. I don't get how or why people would do. Oh, it's 3 pound sign. Like, I'm trying to do this without having to desolder, which I think is going to be kind of challenging because of the plate thickness. I also haven't done a group buy in 18 months. Apparently be issuing refunds for my boat next week, but I'm guessing I will never see the money again. Buying a lot of extras too, but enough to warrant like 10 unpaid projects. You learn how to desolder like that? It's not really desoldering because all of the solder is still gonna remain there. I'm just trying to remove the switch while the solder is still like hot and liquid. But it's really especially hard, specifically because I think the plate. I might have to pull out the desolder gun, honestly. I don't think there's gonna be an easy way to do this. Okay, I'm gonna just do it. I'm not gonna dick around too hard with this. I think I could turn this off. Alright, so we gotta let this go up. Okay, so my take is, I don't know how people think it's a good idea to run a keyboard business. I just don't. Like, in my head, I just don't think so. Especially now. I don't know how long Lube Switches has been in business, personally. I don't know how a lot of other vendors, whether they're successful or not. Yeah, you got way too ambitious, right? But, like, alright, here's my take. I got back into keyboards in 2020, and it was, like, you know, booming, right? It was really, really hot through, like, 2021, maybe 2022. I think I am both saddened and disappointed in, like, for example, just like creators who have disappeared. And I'm just like I think about that, right? Like, okay, that should be good. Like, if some of the people who were most passionate about doing it just decided to one day say, fuck it, I don't want to do this anymore, I'm not interested anymore. Like, how do you think it would be a good idea to run a business knowing that there are people just like that? That's my issue. And that's my issue is just like, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea to, like, all the luck that I'd wish to people who decide to run keyboard businesses, and I'd love to be able to buy some of your stuff if your stuff is good. But just from a practical standpoint, why would you do it? Why would you do this? Like, you're just gonna be not interested after, like, a year or two. Hold up, what happened to Larva? Gantz, welcome back. If bought through Lubed, maybe fucked. If bought through direct through invoice, probably not fucked. Who's even disappeared, like creators? Ooh, I could just look at my follow list. Let's see, where do I find my... How do I find my own follow list? I feel like Twitch has changed things around. Account settings? Well, I guess I could look at my notifications of channels. Let's see. Where does my keyboard? Where do my keyboard people start? All right, here we go. Teja. You know, I think Teja was the first. Might have been the first keyboard creator I followed. Well, we all know what happened to Teja. He's, yeah, not. Well, he's not creating anymore. So I mean, that's like, that answers Use Chopstick's question, which is not necessarily the thing that I was talking about because he's still in the keyboard space. This was driven home when I was at Central Computers down in South Bay, a whole wall of switches in a tiny PC store. I was waiting for that. So, like, Jake, welcome back. Key Cult. Key Cult, they used to stream. Didn't Switch and Click come back? Who else we got here? Max F Live. Oh, Apiary's still around. Key Cult and Megal. Yeah, I know. Key Cult's a business, but they also used to stream like the same way Novel Keys streams. Who else we got here? Apiary is still around. Epsy. I haven't seen Epsy in a while. Do I just miss his streams? I don't know if he's still streaming. Yeah, Minterly. Rory. Jody. J Perms went off to do PLX, and then they're just exiting after PLX. They're just doing more consumer-oriented stuff. Shoobs, yeah, Shoobs left. I saw that post. Rama. What other vendors used to stream? Epsy's been a while. It's been a while since he's been, right? Where is? I don't know what I did with the daughter board. Here we go. Let's test this out. Oh, Diego's still around. Tim. You see Tim's name, but I don't know. I see a whole lot of keyboard content from Tim. Chubbies, Lala Bop, Stray Chroma, Tiny's still running a business, but I don't think she streamed in a while. What else we got? Kiwi. I saw the notification that Kiwi is leaving Key Spencery. Bin. Alex is still around. Haven't seen Yura in a while. Oh, Lolstax got married and had a kid. Oh, okay. I remember hearing that he was getting married. But I didn't know that it already had happened. Most of us left. All right, I mean, if you guys want, I can keep going. Ooh, I'm getting a little beach ball here. Let's see. Toby still streams here and there, but it's been a while since he's done any keyboard. Alex, Happy, Dr. Huru. I'm next to exit. He's pretty active on Discords though. Lilstax? Half the Keyblifer has stopped. Apiary is still around. Also, I think also got some work. Okay, right on. Yeah, Apiary has been around, which is lit. Yeah, Lilstax. I have Biso. Biso, I think, did like one stream, or at least one stream that I ever caught. Kate, I think Kate does super early morning US hours, but I think it's because she might be in Japan, and I don't know if she's still streaming. Biso, I think he's recovering. What is Okay, I don't know if that's I don't know what you mean exactly by covering. Bueno builds. That guy I haven't seen. Jinte. I always think about Jinte. I always think about Jinte because he was the first person I really noticed disappear. Because what I remember was like, oh, it's been a while. Like I remember what happened was it was like 2021 or 2022, and I was like, it's been a while since I've seen Jinte. And I remember I went back to Jinte's channel, and if you guys don't know, I think like you have like 60 days before your VODs expire, right? And I think I just caught his last VOD just before it expired. And at the very end of his last VOD before, which was like almost 2 months before, he said, "All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow." I'll see you guys tomorrow, and then he just never came back for 60 days. VOD deleted, and he's never came back since. So that's that Jinte. I always think about Jinte for sure. Mech Merlin's still around. Oh, Mech Merlin. Oh, I didn't know Mech Merlin's still around. Yeah, Nine Eye Go-Go's gone. Yeah, Jackie. I haven't seen Jackie in a while, but it sounds like work. Who else we got? Yeah, Starfy. We haven't seen Starfy in a while. Manoli, he did announce an exit. We haven't seen him. Julian Zazaza. I think he's still somewhat, or at least, I feel like I've seen him like last year around, but he used to stream a little bit. Yeah, Tony. So I always think about Tony Ramen Champ. Man. I think Tony was the first one I was like really disappointed in. Because that guy just grinded to partner and then just bounced immediately. I don't know. I feel like I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Okay, this right shift has been very finicky. I don't know what is going on, but honestly, I don't use right shift, so yeah, Rocklina 2, yeah. Oh, sorry about that, Lysol. I never updated this. Okay, I'll just explain it. It's the 5 millimeter plate. We have pretty much it's just box white V2s. Yeah, I gotta update it, but I'll probably have to assemble it and put some keycaps on it first. Bow boards. Moon operator we haven't seen in a while. Kenians. Oh, Patty's still around. Keone. John is still around. Thick Back Doc. Who else we got? Oh, Sungup. Remember Sungup? I think he was out in Korea. Retro Maple. I guess Tiffany's still around. Bubble Tease Me. Jim comes back every now and then, which is really interesting. Like very, very sparse, but then he will come back. I think Via Amber still streams, but it's never keyboards anymore. Neon Jam. Yeah, Neon Jam. I remember Neon Jam is like, I'd always be able to see Neon Jam on like Saturday nights. Saturday nights, America time, California time. Dutch Master. Oh, Gian moved to YouTube, right? I don't know. I don't even hear about his streams anymore because I don't look at YouTube. So I don't know if Gian's still streaming. Sam's gone. Frank still streams. Smiling Down, Gerald T, Rolly, Patness, Zaniard. Haven't seen Appa in a while. Halloween boards. Remember Halloween boards? Yeah, that guy fully disappeared. Switch Dock still around? Yes, I feel like Warmy comes back every now and then. Alright, I gotta I think I gotta clean this. Gotta do a little housekeeping here. Jeff's Battle Station. Sus boards. There's sus boards. Roro. Stoddle. Shibiku. Stash builds board. Dude had 2 kids in 2 years, sold all this stuff and bounced. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? What else we got? Quackers. Booty Jigay. Oh, Voodoo. Voodoo bounced, but I mean, he got a crazy career. K streamed. Yes, Shibiku actually did stream really recently. Aussie Obsession. You guys remember Aussie? Oops. I feel like Ozzy had like 3 to 6 months of some really, really nice keyboard photos, and then he disappeared. I mean, I guess that's it. I don't know what to do about the right shift. I think I'm just gonna forget about it. I guess I'll turn this off in the back. Streamed last year once, said he had a bunch of medical issues and wouldn't be back. Ozzy? Oh, shoot. I think similar with Takoyaki's, right? Chu hasn't streamed in a while. Das Tuber Sloth. I feel like there's a couple, like I have some names on here where it's like they have streamed like once, or like they streamed very sparingly. Like 20V and BTZ. Gerald Juby. Gerald Juby, that guy disappeared. Ken disappeared. They're in the Bay Area, so it's like sometimes we do see them, but oh. I'm gonna have to wash my hands shortly. You can go over some more names. Anyways, I'll be right back. Alrighty. Let's do some installation here. Still no update from my brother. I don't know. Maybe he's out. Tanya? I feel like I haven't seen Tanya in a minute. What else we got? This is a pretty big screw, isn't it? Man, it's crazy because it's like I could still keep going here. Yeah, I feel like also the Keep Life roster changes a lot. I'm just kind of like going down, and these are definitely people who, like later on, would still just like go and try streaming, and then stopped after a little while. Like, I'm trying to look for like really like other names that might be familiar-ish. Zestrion? I haven't seen Zestrion in a while either. Tofu types, Rumi comes back every now and then. And Tofu, I'm guessing he's still doing videos. Gordon, it's been a while since I've seen Gordon. I think Gordon had like a really long hiatus and came back. Oh, shit, there's one more. Okay, how does this daughter board situation work? Oh, it goes in the top. Oh, okay. I was like super confused. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I hope I have the screws. Yeah, Geo's still going. I still see Clack. Oh, Clackbait, yeah. Oh, is this a situation where they shorted me two random, very random screws? I don't know what screw size goes in here. Okay, I guess I gotta look this up. Vero V2. In hhkb Vero V2 screw. What are daughter board screws usually? M2? How long? M2? How long usually? I have a bunch of M2s. It's just that like one thing I worry about here is this PC is actually threaded for the case, but it's not threaded for the daughter board. So I just feel like I should be sure. I mean, I guess probably the best thing is I'd have to go get my other Vero and then just like kind of compare and check. But yeah, I think I got scammed on the screws. Hmm. Okay, there's another one here. What y'all think I should do? Sure, you're making me think that there's more sizes. Pin, vero, screw. I think M2 by 3 just because daughter board is 1.5 millimeter ish. All right. Let's look. I have M2 4. I don't know if I have. I mean, I think 3 was kind of what we wanted for Jesus Christ. For the countersink countersink plate screws for the last build, whatever the hell it was. The Cloud9. Anything longer than M2 by 1.5? M2 3. That looks way too short. Like, I don't even think that it's going to go through the daughter board. Yeah, that barely. It's got to be 4, I think. Hi, Ted. Welcome. So these I think would or should work. I got this feeling you could run it longer. You could run it longer than 4. You could probably even go 5. I don't think I'm going to, but it looks like it. Alright, I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna do it. Oh, shit. Put the bit. It's weird that's not documented. I mean, I guess it's like you only really need to screw it in once. So if I'm fucking up the threads, it's like, well, I'm never gonna unscrew this. So it went in. It went in with M2 by 4. Yo, what the fuck? Hold on. Wait, this is, did they mess something up? Or am I just like crazy? Look at this. It's like they put an edge cut on the PCB. I mean, I guess because it's like edge cuts, right? Well, I don't know. This one matches. So there's a groove in the 5mm plate here that matches up with this edge cut on the PCB. This one, it's like off. Y'all see that? It's like It's just off. That has to be a mistake. Yeah, because now I'm in this weird scenario here where, like, I mean, it works. Like, it just... Time to break out the Dremel. Like, it works. It's just, like, kind of funky. Should I go complain in the Discord? Probably didn't compare the PCB and plate. It's funny because there's a bottom one that does the same thing. I guess just... I don't know why. But then the bottom one actually matches. That's the weird thing, is that, like... They had the same idea on both sides, but only one of them worked out. And I think it's got to be the plate's fault because, like, where the PCB is, it's like, that looks like where that cable is supposed to go through. So, that's a little funny. Now, here's another thing, too, is that, like, this is actually less noticeable. It was, like, less noticeable on the EC version. And the reason why I put it in air quotes is because, how do I put it? Like, you're kind of just in a situation where it still worked, but, like, it also just felt like it wasn't really 100% handled super properly, in my opinion. Is what it felt like, at least. Oh, this gasket's coming off. Sorry, I refuse to chop housings and Dremel plates. It's so janky. Yeah. So like what I'm saying is that, like, for EC specifically, like, the way that, like, the housings and the plate, like, come together, there wasn't really fully a proper channel for that cable to begin with. It still worked in the same way that this still works. But it is just like, this doesn't seem to be super perfect. That's what it seems like. Like, this wasn't a flawless design. All right. I'll apply some feet. So at the end of the playlist. Yep. Next one. Oh. Let's see if anyone's talked about it. Oh my gosh. Alright, Bitter Seeds. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by. Okay, yeah. There was also earlier when we saw that the so someone here was saying that they couldn't make the thick plate work with Knight V1 stabilizers. And yeah, earlier we saw we couldn't make it work with Duroc V2. So there's actually another issue with this plate. It did work with TX. I'm using Rev 3. But yeah, I'm just realizing, I'm remembering that now. Alrighty. Let me also see if there was a plan for this. What key set to use on this. Olivia plus dark. Alright, gotta spend a bunch of time tracking it down. That's Venom. I think it's this. Oh, wait a second. I don't know if I have a 6U for Olivia. Oof. I don't think I do. Olivia is not... Is it... What the fuck? What is this sound? God damn, chill. Is it just CR? Like, will a 6U... No, it's not. That's not right. Olivia dark colors. Color code. Olivia color code. Oh yeah, this is not CR black. Shit. Let me think about this. Where is my sheet? All right, we'll look at this together. Anything that's pink. Do I have anything that's pink with a 6U? JP, Coral. That's it. Run, how's it going? Damn, that's a bummer. Was there Olivia plus 6U? No. Just a pink bar. Oh boy, that's kind of annoying. What about the Olivia, the latest Olivia? Olivia R3? Yeah, this is the one in 2023. There was also still no 6U dark bar. Olive? Does olive have the same color? No, there's also no. Good, bud. How you been? I've been chilling. Yeah, there's like no good option for this. I mean, I guess I could just run a 6U black bar. And let me just plain black or CRCP. No, it seems to be slightly different. I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's like a RAL color. Yeah, I'm not a fan of accent spacebars either. That's the thing. And I don't have it, and I don't like it. But I'm thinking of just using a black bar, because I feel like it's close, you know? You know what I mean? ERTYU. So the next step is I just have to go track down a 6U bar, which I haven't in a while. I think I have some like Domiki black. And that Domiki one, the Domiki ones are kind of interesting because they have like a curved front, which is kind of nice, honestly. Definitely weird looking, but it does feel nice. Why did I keep that control? I look at the hhkb on Amazon Australia, and it's up at the premium price range. Should I be looking elsewhere? Used is always good. Honestly, like if you can get something off Mercari, or I don't know, just whatever, like EC or like Topre communities that like have marketplaces. I think you should be able to find like a good Pro 2, which unfortunately would like stock would be USB Mini, but like it's gonna probably be great, and probably be super cheap if you look on the aftermarket for like old used Pro 2s. That's what I would suggest. So it'll take. All right, yeah. Okay. Let me go hunt for a 6U bar. I will be right back. All right. I am hoping this to be 6U. Probably this one. I'm also hoping it to not be too far off color-wise. Shit, that's too long. That's off-center. Alright, here we go. Honestly, not terrible. Would you guys be able to notice that that's a different spacebar? It is a little different, but I don't hate it. Only in harsh light, yeah. I mean, I guess that's the funny thing too, is that like I can't really tell right now, but maybe I'll change my mind tomorrow when I have sunlight. Okay. Oh shit. Red is... Alright, we gotta figure out how to get rid of this shit. I do not like this. Gamer Vero. Alright, Z. How do you turn off this lighting? Oh, why is not getting to fix that? Give me 1 second. 5mm purple plate, kale, box, white, V2, GMK, Libya, plus plus dark. TX-R3 stabilizers. These are probably pretty important details. Okay, build command should be up to date now. Wait, how do you turn off this lighting? There's like there's no lighting buttons? Hold on. There's no buttons for the lighting? Is that crazy? There's no lighting section. There's no like lighting subsection, and then under special, I don't think I see anything that handles the light. What the heck? Oh, lighting. Look in media. Oh, media? No. Wait, how do you turn this off? Wait, does this work in Vile? Via moment. Alright, if I close that. No, that wouldn't be it. Oh yeah, I got no. There's a file. Oh, there is. Oh, Dark Press, welcome. Go to the Discord channel. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. That is actually helpful. Thank you, Dark Press. Dark Press, do you have one? You have a Vero V2? Am I supposed to load it? In Vile? Wait, how do you... You got a mystery one. Okay, right on. Nice. Did you post it anywhere? I'm very curious about the mystery. I have not looked into Antipode Discord at all. I don't know how to load this, cause you okay, you can load it here. Sorry, I didn't know that you could like still load it. Can you? I'm tripping right now. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Ezzy, thanks for the lurk. So this is already something that is like... Oh my god. Oh. Wait, okay, here we go, here we go. Are you going to SFMK? Yes, I am. I am actually also... There is a legitimate reason I am going. I have to make a trade with Jace. Wait, how do you... How do you get this to work? What? This is not doing what I want it to do. Connect. Oh, there we go. All right, all off. Hey, shouts out to Dark Prez. We got it to work after a while. I guess we could do... Is there a way to get it more pink? What is more pink? Oh. No, I just like don't really care. I don't really care for this. I was gonna turn it off. Is he going for that board he was listening for after a hot swap? Yes. And I'm getting a couple of boards from him. Alright, let's see if the shift works yet. Nope. Okay, my shift's still broken for some reason, even though at one point it did work. It was broken, then it worked, and now it's broken again, and I guess I don't really care that much because I kind of never use right shift. Alright. Let us run a prediction. Oh my god. Alright, prediction period up. Okay. Guess I'll tidy up a little bit. We've been streaming for about 2 hours now. Mine is a ooh. Well, that's lit. That's crazy. 12 VOD, huh? Gamble Shroud, welcome back. Time to head home. If you end early, thanks for stream. All right, Shinies, appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious as to whether or not I want to continue. I'm supposed to do this PBB hhkb, and this did end up being not a long build. I don't want to say it's a short build, but not a long build. But there's a part of me where I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. There's two things. One, I got to work on my website, and two, there's a very good Splatoon event right now. So, hang on. So we can't buy anything for Watagaki? Not at the moment, I'm guessing. Let's see. Watagaki.co. I think, yeah, I imagine there's not an active drop right now. But, oh, wait, you can't buy this? Still kind of looks available. Or, shit, maybe I see that and you guys don't. Oh, yeah, sorry. No, that was for me. Yeah, no, it was a cached version. Yeah, so they don't have an active drop going on right now. But you can follow them on Instagram. Give me the password. You leaked it. Yeah, I don't think they'll be honoring any erroneous orders. Athixia, welcome. Okay, I think the prediction period's over. Let's do this. Okay, Vero V2, PC, hold on, let me turn on this fan. Sorry I'm late, how horrible. Vero V2 PC, we got, 5mm plate, PC plate, Kale Box V2 white, and GMK Olivia plus, but with a separate DMK 6U spacebar. Goal is 138. Let's go. Ooh. 5mm plate thick boy. That sounds pretty good. Yeah. It's alright. I wonder what it would be like without clickies. Thank you to the believers. Appreciate it. Ooh. Some of you guys made out. Okay. Let's do a few. 140. All right. All right, last one here. Okie doke. That's the board. What y'all think? Alrighty. I don't know what to do. I kind of want to... I want to play Splatoon. I want to play Splatoon. I kind of want to work on this migration here. Anyone here use SvelteKit before? Oh, actually, shit. Sounds good, even with the secret spy space bar. Okay, there's kind of a fucked up thing, which is if I work on my website, my ticker might stop working. Looks great, sounds great. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to bring out the S60 V2, just so you guys have a color comparison. I know Randy mentioned that earlier. Let me go grab that so you guys could just see. All right, a little side by side. This is the one with the copper plate. There we go. Vero V2 PC and also S60 V2 PC. Oh, you know what else we could do? There's something else we could do. All right, how about this? I'm gonna skip on the Pro 2 PBB for tonight, but I will do a little tiny bonus thing. Little tiny bonus thing with this Vero, which is I'm gonna swap the two Veros internals, and then probably swap them back because I do just want to use the clicky build for a little bit. All right, this is our EC Vero. This is our PC clicky. Do a little type test for you guys in this. Do another longer one here. Okay, so that's the EC Vero V2. What we want to do now is just change the internals, like swap them between the two. So it shouldn't be much. It shouldn't be much work or anything. Oh, I guess another funny thing you could do is also just like maybe swap the tops and the bottom. I don't want to do it. I think it would look bad, but it's just another thing you could do, I guess. I don't think these colors would match at all. God damn. Okay. 3 screws. Last one not fully out yet. Alright, this gets a little funky. How do you really pull it apart? Just like that. Alright, shouts out to hhkb and Antipode for putting in a threaded plate. How's the Mac Mini working out? It's mostly good. There's weirdness where it sometimes feels like it's getting really slow. But for the most part, I mean, it does feel better than a 4-year-old Intel Mac Mini. Pretty, probably not a surprise, but it's just funny. It's like there's some operations in Lightroom where it's like, whoa, this is great, and then there's some other operations where like, oh, this is not so great. Today specifically, I've been getting some beach balls, just kind of off of nothing, so that like concerns me a little bit. But again, this is like the cheapest Mac Mini, so and it's holding up, which is good. God, I keep forgetting this. So, okay. There's this one screw. I'm kind of reminded. Is there a potential issue with swapping these two? Don't really. Whoa, what the hell? Sorry about that. Okay, let's find out. Wait, I guess I do need this. Okay, so yeah, here's what I was talking about. It's like there's basically no cut right here for EC's cable to where it connects. It'll still work. It's just a little weird. In the same way that it also is cut weird in the 5mm plate as well. Some part of me is just like wondering. Oh, I don't know if this will work. I think there was something here about how... Shit, I don't have anything plugged in. There's something in here about how, like... Let me just look at it. There's a bug with hanging process. Check activity monitor for high service. Force quit if it's hung. Oh, okay. Good to know. High service. All right. I'll try to remember that next time I see it. Okay, real quick. I want to go over this because I do vaguely remember something kind of funky. Was it something about the plates? I don't know. Is it about the PCB? Oh, here it is. EC, Topre compatible PCB, MX. I don't know if this will work or not. I mean, I guess we could just find out. I don't think it is. So the PC has an extra screw in the center bottom that I feel like causes some interference with EC unless you flip the spacebar wire. In which case you would have to either sort of annihilate your housings or use those PBB ones. So I don't think this will actually work, again, unless you flip it. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, I don't think there's any other way, unfortunately. So the only thing we can do then, I guess, is... Oh, man, that's annoying. I'm not crazy, am I? ECPC. EC for the PC version is possible. So I'm just trying to find a little bit more information because okay. I wonder also if the way that this works for densest parts is different. Dang, this has got me very curious now. Ah, okay, hold on. So this spacebar wire is different. And what does it do that's so different? Let's see. Because my take here... Ah! It is different. Okay. So this is supposed to work, but only if you use this densest style wire that has these curves in it. Because they built... So that's kind of where I made a mistake, I guess. They built where this screw goes kind of around how the densest wire looks. And with just a straight wire, it runs over it. So this is not going to work with the build that I've done, so I'd have to like change the spacebar wire specifically. Which I could do, it's just, you know, god damn it, you know? That seems like a task for another day. Just temporary things? Yep. Alright, I guess we could do the other thing, which is try to put this 5mm PC build in this guy. I'm gonna be honest, I don't imagine it to be really entirely interesting, but we could do it. Yeah, someone talked about it here. 6U wire EC is it's a KLC densest wire is necessary. Damn, that's crazy. It's crazy. It's interesting. All right, where did I put the purple build is here. I really am just confused. Like, what order are you like? Are you supposed to put it on like this? Or I guess it would be you have it like this, and then you just put this top on. I guess. But that wire situation just does make it very strange. How the wire is not like lined up properly. Okay, so here's what we do. We test this out, and then we just put the original builds back in. We'll find a print to do, and we'll be on our merry way. I am gonna have to reschedule, or I want to reschedule the PBB hhkb for a little bit later, and then also we will schedule an EC rebuild for this so that we can do the swap between these two builds. I do like the flush port, which is nice. Yeah. Okay, we do this. Let's try this out. Okay, Vero V2, Fool's Gold, anodized alu, with the same build, 5mm plate, Kale box V2 white, clicky switches, and Olivia ++ dark. Let's go. What the hell? Space? case not work? Yo. What the hell is going on? I think it's shorting. This is weird, man. I gotta tell you, this is weird. I don't know, something immediately strange has happened with... Okay. There you can see that column not quite particularly happy here. I wonder if show matrix. Yeah. I think there's some kind of short or something that's making this line not work. Spacebar, was that like N, J, whatever that is. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, there's a short. Okay, none of this is working properly. A giant disaster. All right, we'll just put everything back into place. Maybe we'll just never do this rebuild, cause or like the EC rebuild, cause maybe. Fell asleep on the B flat key. My thought here is maybe I'll just keep EC to this fool's gold case and MX to the pink PC case. Pre-scuffed. I realize, yes. Like we could do these rebuilds, but then it's just like it's like it's more work than necessary to do something where it's just like I'd rather just these be the preferred builds anyways. So maybe if like I'm bored and haven't, you know, like if I'll just see how I feel in the future, you know. If I'm bored or something, if I run out of builds and need to do something keyboard related. This is like the lowest priority. Because I'm thinking here. God damn it. My thought here is like the EC build, I would have to change that wire just to try to, you know, put it in the PC case. The MX build, putting into the metal case, I mean, like I could just put like some kind of foam or piece of paper or something, that'd be fine. But there's another part of me that's like, if I ever like touch the MX build again, I'd probably be desoldering it and then putting in some other switches. I'd also probably be doing a lot more, which would probably include figuring out what's going on with that right shift. So this is a low priority. But as we approach now 1 a.m. and almost the 3-hour mark, it's probably a good time to stop and yeah, we'll do the PBB hhkb Pro 2 another time. Yeah, because what I'm just thinking here is like, if I wanted to put the MX case or the MX build in the alu case, it's like I wouldn't even want it to be clicky anyways. That's the rationale. So. Man, it's crazy how it's like I only did one build and then my place gets this messy. Okay. Let's pull up Lightroom. Lightroom. Appreciate everybody being here tonight. So you're on aftermarket sliders for hhkb. The stock ones in mine seem loose and it's not as silent. Aftermarket sliders. So you're talking about like MX stemmed, like EC sliders. Which ones do you have specifically? Do you have like the PBB ones that are from like AliExpress or Taobao? Guinevere Anna, welcome. I mean, it's a funny question just because like I would rather it not be silent. I was asking in general. I haven't tried any. Stock ones in mine seem loose and it's not as silent. Oh, I see what you're saying. Sorry. You're talking about what are my thoughts on aftermarket because you don't have them. Lubed and 0.3 millimeter silencing rings. That's just so interesting to me because I'm just like, that is just too quiet. Like you've already silenced it as you could, and then you don't think it's quiet enough. That's crazy to me. So when you take the sliders out of the housings, they're quite tight, right? These just sort of fall out with a slight push. So my perspective is that the looseness of how it's in terms of assembly is in my mind not related to the looseness when you're typing, because there's always going to have to be some give like in that hole for sliders to move up and down. That doesn't change. What I think does change is like pushing it out once in order for it to be tuned in any capacity or just changed or anything is probably gonna like work those tabs a little bit. I don't know that affects it too much. I don't know, Randy, you might have a better depiction than I do. I don't know that I did the same rings and lube, and it's much more silent than this one. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Precision tuning mine to be quiet as possible is not something I do. So someone like Randy or other Topere or EC creators might have better answers than I would. Alright, I found a picture of some roller skates that might be worthwhile. Maybe, I guess I'll leave it like this, and then we could just try to reduce density. post inversion. Something like that, I guess. Clexus, welcome. Oh, that reminds me, I didn't go through all my news and notes. We're almost finished up here. We didn't actually do the PBB Pro 2, but we did the Clicky PC MX Vero. But I'm also just working on coming up with some print idea right now. I don't know. I feel like maybe we should pull the contrast down pre. This seems like a better approach. Let's go with warm. Very looks cool, yeah. Reminds me of the S60 V2. Oh, there's a giant green light. Is this caps lock on? What is this green light? Wow, that's kind of annoying. Where did this green light come from? Accent space? Do you notice that the space bar is different? Or are you just looking at the build? The build's not accent. I mean, it's just that, or sorry, the space bar is not accent. A lot of my pink-based sets has been on the... Oh, really? Oh, shit. Even since we turned this off, I thought it was off for a bit. You're right. Anyways, DMK gives me a 6U that's this dark. Most, like, Olivia doesn't have a 6U bar, like, kit anywhere that's black. It's not even CR, but it... I don't know. I find this to kind of be close enough. So you're saying it does stand out? It kind of does, yeah. But to my eyes, like I think on stream it definitely does. To my eyes, it's pretty close. But I'm pretty sure that once daytime hits, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that looks pretty different. Yeah. Caps lock. That's what I was thinking. Is like, is it caps lock? But this doesn't do anything when I do FN tab. Yeah, it's not. I don't know what this green is. Yeah, this is pretty weird. Not gonna lie. All right, whatever. I don't care. I'll try not to care. Trying to work this a little bit, see what we could do color wise. If I go gamma really darkens it. Alright, I think that should be good. How cool with this as a print? Roller skates. Roller skates on a walk. Alright, this should cut down as well as this once we actually do the print for borderless printing. Numlock more likely? Really? That's funny because it's like, how do I even trigger it? Let's try to figure it out after I start the print. Blister, highest. Actually, let's go with high. Print. Okay. All right, I have marbles up. Let's do this. All right, and Dixies, you gotta choose. Let us know. All right, here's Long Pikachu. That's for Savior, along with the roller skate picture. I'll open up this package we never opened up from earlier. Let's close A. All right, one last thing here on my notes. Have you guys been seeing all this like LSF Twitch drama about Pirate Software, the guy that we have rated a couple times? It's like a whole bunch of drama about this guy playing hardcore WoW, hardcore classic WoW. I don't know. I don't really understand the culture of WoW. I know that Tina does, but apparently he did something really shitty and then is like tripling, quadrupling, double downing on you know, this very asshole thing that he apparently did. I have no clue. I can't really elaborate because I don't really understand it, but it keeps showing up on my feeds. Unfortunately, I can't elaborate. All right, this is the gift from my brother. Damn, this is huge. Okay, so he did ask me what size I was, and I said, like, what did I say? Large? Oh shit. Yeah, he got me this. Oh shit. Yeah. I don't think it was malicious, not intentionally. Pirate Software, yes. He got me this Corn Adidas hoodie. This is lit. Look at this. That's actually pretty sick how it's lined. They got like the Corn logo stitched black on black with the 3 stripes down. Damn, this is crazy. I saw this Corn drop. And then I was thinking of buying in on it, and then I was just like, I don't know if I should, because at the time that I think it dropped, I was like, maybe I should still save money, or as best I can, but damn, this is a sick thing. I remember he did ask me, like, what's your sweater size? And I said, maybe large. Yeah, this is super sick. All right. Amphixius. You gotta choose. It's the rules. I don't make it. I just enforce it. Pirate Software's hardcore WoW drama explained. Chaos descends on Guild. All right, let's see if I can. Is there like an AI summary feature in Chrome yet? No, I just read his response back on Twitter and made him enough that he's a decent guy who made a mistake. Oh, Caramel. Okay. All right, well, Gabble Shroud dropped the link. If anyone else can summarize it before we go, let us know. All right, let me get through any possible ads. He ran away and people's characters permanently died. Sorry that unless you've got a time machine, that content is unavailable. I don't know if this person is on. I'm messing with you, don't worry. Got me. He said it was the right thing to do. Everyone else said, nah, you messed up. And Dixies, you got someone else? I don't think this person's on. I tried the single L and there was no one there. I tried the double L and this person's offline. Fans' reactions have generally been mixed, with some defending Pirate Software's right to play as he wishes, while others accused him of being selfish. There you go. Oh, is it 2 underscores? Wait, I thought I pasted it. Oh, okay. Oh, it's 2 underscores. Got it. All right. All right. That's where I messed up. The fact that you got death threats over this as well. Gosh, so crazy. Jesus. Alrighty. Here's all the commands. Join the Discord. Check out Watagaki. When they have a drop. They don't have an active drop right now. As I've just learned. Buy my merch. Oh, check out the store. The store is updated with new used goods. Raid message if you're subbed. Raid message if you're not. Alright, I'll be back on probably Thursday. So take care until then, and have a good night.